We describe service as giving yourself up for the benefit of others. In this video, we will show you how you can also do this in your own community. Welcome to our week of service.
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? We're in Stony Brook School right now. We're headed to our first location for voluntary activities. We're part of this mini course program that is part of the Stony Brook School community, and we'll be volunteering at nursing home today. All right, Josh, how do you feel before going to the voluntary activities?
Yeah, I think I pretty like it.
I think overall the elderly experience was a great one because we were able to meet with people who were definitely had a lot of experience in their lives, and I think their stories and all their experiences just really uplifted me in that I gained something from their perspective, and just listening and hearing what they had to say was so valuable. So I think that was a great aspect of it. Okay guys, here we are on day 2 of service, and we're drawing for Three Village Church today. The church needed a painting for the Good Friday Easter celebrations, and so our first task was to create an idea of something that would be really exceptional. None of us are really great artists, so it was harder for us to generate new ideas. But some of the ideas we drew were decent, but not quite what we wanted. That was until we found the one where we knew this would be a really exciting painting. We came up with the final product, and we'll show you this later in the video. Go. Tarzan. The idea of day 3 was to plant new seeds, not only in a literal sense, but also in a figurative sense in our own lives. We went to Bethel Hobbs Farm to do this, some of us for the very first time. It was a pretty simple job. We would dig up the holes with our shovels and plant the seeds in like a checkerboard format in order to maximize space. It was without a doubt one of the hardest days to do service, and that's just because it was so hot outside and we were really scorching in the hot sun, and we were outside trying to plant seeds. But I think we gained a really important virtue, which is humility, and those are the figurative seeds I think we planted in our own lives. So, what do you think about this experience?
It feels good doing service in the community, working hard out here in the fields.
All right.
W.
The job that was definitely the hardest was moving the big piles of dirt from one end of the farm to the other. I think that was really hard, and that we had to use a lot of our strength, and it wasn't a great wheelbarrow that we used, so it was really difficult to move it from one end to the other.
This artwork is for the Easter event at Three Village Church. It's gonna be like a performance art. The artwork itself is gonna be torn down into half so that people could go through, and there's nails poked through, so it's gonna be very artistic.
We've got some painting materials out here, and we're basically gonna go to the church, put up a painting for Easter. So, okay, we're here at Three Village Church. Eventually, the design ideas we drew earlier came into a pretty darn good final painting. It was painted onto a carpet-like material, and we inserted nails into the cloth to create the feeling of the curtain tearing from the top down as a popular image from Christian culture. Our final activity for Service Week was giving out food to those who were in need. We partnered with Lighthouse Missions, who were a local volunteer group in the area, and we volunteered to give out food at our food drive for those who needed it.
So throughout the week, I learned 2 priceless lessons through the voluntary activities. At first, it was really hard for me to not expect anything back or any compensation from the labor that I had to do for them. But the fact is, after you actually go through the voluntary activities and actually accomplish something with your own responsibilities and work with your friends, the experience itself really is just priceless. And the way you feel after finishing these voluntary activities is probably something. If you haven't done any voluntary activities, it's probably something that you will need in order to live a successful life and actually learn to help others